What a classy move from John Cena to highlight all of the highest points in AJ Styles' career, while John Cena has 5 dates left, including this very match with the Phenomenal One. The Phenomenal One mentioned yesterday, he's not very far behind. As he said, 2026 is the year that he will retire. And it's one final time. The bell has rung. This match has officially begun. In a feud that fueled the first year with WWE for AJ Styles, between 2 victories back-to-back against John Cena. That being at Money in the Bank 2016 and SummerSlam 2016. It would be capped off with one of the top matches that took over Royal Rumble 2017 when John Cena was on his quest to capture his 16th record world championship. And he would go on to do so, tying the record for the most world title reigns. That be tying the legendary Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Right now, it's John Cena maintaining this headlock on the Phenomenal One, AJ Styles. AJ Styles has still has that 2-1 on John Cena. And with it being the final time we will ever see these two compete against each other, will it be John Cena to even up the score? For John Cena, the last time we were with you on a premium live event, it didn't look so good for John Cena. He had not gotten quite the way things where he wanted to go in his match with Brock Lesnar. With that being in the back of your mind, almost like a repeat from SummerSlam 2014. How does that impact John Cena heading into this match against AJ Styles? On top of the fact that AJ Styles already has more victories over John Cena heading into this. It's also been 8 years since that iconic feud between these two. It ended 8 years ago. But the majority of it was 9. Both of these men trying to prove that they can go at it one final time. They are going to give the WWE Universe the best that they have to offer. Cena was looking for an attitude adjustment. AJ Styles scouted it, able to break free. The thing is, these two know each other so well. AJ Styles started to pick up the pace as he went for the cover to follow up that sliding forearm. AJ Styles measuring up Cena in the corner. There it is, laying out Cena. Styles, once again, continuing this nicely paced attack. Keeping it slow, speeding it up, pacing himself in a way where using his speed at the right times is necessary without gassing yourself out. This match could go the distance. You got to look back at their 3 previous encounters from that feud that I keep going back to, because that's what set the pace for having this one final match. They went the distance those 3 other times. Meanwhile, what we're seeing right now is this back and forth, cover for cover for cover. It's going to be these kickouts. These two aren't going to stay down that easily. They both know their career is coming down to the wire. Cena's done 4 matches after this. Four dates after this. That might not even be 4 matches. With his final appearance being in Washington, D.C. on December 13th. Saturday night's main event. AJ Styles, who missed. Cena starting to tune it up. Starting to put it together with the shoulder tackles. Oh, he was looking to spin Styles around, but Styles isn't falling for it. This time he does. And down goes Styles. John Cena with a rebound. Oh, AJ Styles. Kick catching Cena. The back of the neck. AJ Styles went for that running forearm into the corner, but Cena scouted it, getting out of the way. And again, Cena drops Styles. This time, the 3rd time could be the charm for the 5-knuckle shuffle for the never seen 17. And there it is. 5-knuckle shuffle connects. Cena looking to do it. Looking to put Styles away quickly. And there it is, the AA. AJ Styles will not stay down. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. And these two are going to fight with everything they've got. The This Is Awesome chants coming in from the WWE Universe. This incredible packed, sold out crowd here in Perth, Australia. This is the final time that John Cena will compete overseas in his career. I said overseas. Cena seeing stars after that Ushigoroshi, that knee to the back of the neck. Let's get a look at this. Boom. AJ Styles picking up that move from his time spent in Japan. John Cena mentioned in that special introduction that he created out of respect for AJ Styles. He mentioned AJ Styles' time with the Bullet Club. AJ Styles had quite the time. A skull-crushing finale from Cena. Cena pulling a move out of the playbook from one of his greatest rivals in the early 2010s that led to quite the match at WrestleMania 27. I'm talking about the A-lister, The Miz. It's crazy to think all these years, all these opponents, John Cena has 4 dates left. And we don't know what it's going to look like, who he's going to fight. But whoever it is, Cena's going to put up his best effort. Meanwhile, AJ Styles putting up his best effort with this rack on Cena, turning it into a rack bomb. Laying out Cena as he looks to take this one. But Cena able to kick out before 3. Gets a nice torture rack, follows it up with a spinning rack bomb. Cena crashed hard onto the mat. But it's going to take a lot more than that if you're going to put away the never seen 17, John Cena, away. Styles that forearm splash in the corner and the inverted DDT to Cena. Cena again kicking out. This is smart by AJ Styles. Every time you go for a pinfall on your opponent is forced to exert that energy. However, we know Cena can go the distance. The thing is, that distance isn't quite as far as it used to be, being that this is the ladder of his career. AJ Styles was thinking, Styles clash, Cena saw it coming, Cena countered, Cena's got the STF locked in deep, center of the ring. AJ Styles gonna have to fight. He's gonna have to crawl. He's gonna have to do what it takes to make it to the bottom rope, as he's gonna stay with it. AJ Styles now counters. AJ Styles got a crossface from Styles. And with AJ Styles getting the crossface locked in, John Cena is going to have to find a way to break free of it, doing everything he can to stay off his stomach, and he's able to counter out of it. Look at this. A camel clutch, an accolade, another one of his opponents, Rusev. Could he force AJ Styles to tap? AJ Styles, who was able to pick the leg of Cena. Styles has a sleeper. He could put Cena to sleep. The thing about it is, there have not been too many superstars that have been able to force John Cena to tap out. Those names that have been able to make John Cena tap out, less than a hand. AJ Styles. Oh! John Cena. The Boston Crab. Break the walls down. AJ Styles may be forced to tap. AJ Styles able to counter, looking for the calf crusher. And there it is. He's got John locked in deep. What this will do, it'll numb the calf. It'll make it harder for you to walk. It is a highly effective move that is used in mixed martial arts. It is used to take that leg out of commission. However, Cena responds with a counter of his own, able to roll through and once again get the STF applied. It's a counter for counter submission battle. Cena, in his illustrious career, has never been known to be that much of a technician, that much of a submission specialist. However, he's pulling out all the stops tonight, and so is AJ Styles, who gets the Styles clash as he looks to put away Cena, who just barely survives. That was a picture-perfect Styles clash. Let's get another look at it. Slow motion. Styles clash connected. But the problem was, it just wasn't enough. John Cena, AJ Styles, these two are putting each other through the wire. The fight forever chance. AJ Styles calling his shot. The lower back of Styles bothering him. Measuring up Cena for the phenomenal forearm, but Cena countered. Cena, what is this? Oh! Sister Abigail paying homage to the late great Bray Wyatt. But AJ Styles does not stay down. Leaving everything on the field. while it wasn't quite enough to pull out the victory. What a beautiful scene as the Fireflies come out after Cena's homage to the late Bray Wyatt. After that Sister Abigail, the patented finishing move of the Eater of Worlds himself, Bray Wyatt. And the emotions are running wild here in Perth. John Cena measuring Styles. Styles didn't seem to know where he was, but Styles realized it. What is this? And laying out Cena. Laying waste to the never seen 17, who once again finds a way to kick out. Back and forth and back and forth. Pulling out all the stops, digging in to former foes, playbooks, doing what it takes, paying homage to those that have given you your greatest battles. What an intense battle it has been between these two icons. The never seen 17, John Cena, and the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. All of the greatest hits are being played. But what hit will be the greatest of them all to secure the victory for either one of these two superstars? It now becomes a back and forth battle. These two are spent. These two are have hit each other with their best shots. And as we enter the deep waters, we're going to find out just how badly one of these two men, which one wants to win it more than the other, to say they did it one final time over the other. And AJ Styles responds. But Cena's comeback isn't too far behind as he lifts Styles up, looking for an attitude adjustment. But AJ Styles able to squirm out of it. Styles was thinking Styles clash. Cena pops up Styles, sending him face first into the mat. Nice little back and forth there, realizing they were in deep trouble. Taking another one of those high impact blows could be the close. Oh my God. The boss is in the house. Oh my God. Just nailing Cena. Oh my. Both superstars are laid out. The official Ryan Tran, who is checking on both of these superstars. Styles able to crawl over to the cover. But Cena not laying down. Yeah, the move like that can end everything. You'll never be able to walk again. That is mere paralysis. The way you fall on your neck. With Cena able to make it back up to his feet. However, it might just not be enough. Wait a minute. Cena was able to create some space. What is this from Cena? Usually it's vintage Orton, but tonight it becomes vintage Cena. We saw Cena and Randy Orton for the final time at Backlash. Now Cena looks to pay homage to undoubtedly one of his top 3 greatest rivals of all time, as he coils up just like his foe Randy Orton and strikes with an RKO. Will he take it home? But Styles says no. These two are keeping the fight going. These two are not saying no. These two are not saying I quit. These two are continuing to fight, to clash with everything they've got. And the smirk on the face of John Cena. No, no, no. Just because you have the Viper's playbook doesn't mean you should use all of it. He almost went for the punt. Styles. Death Valley Driver. AJ Styles with an attitude adjustment Death Valley Driver like move. A match like this, you see the greatest hits. It's a video game match vibe with all of your favorite moves, all of the biggest hits being played by the biggest superstars in WWE. This is the reason. A night like this, a match like this, makes it worth doing what we do, what they get to do. A match like this for them, it means so much. You go so far. Oh my God, Cena sat up and grabbed the throat of Styles. AJ Styles could be a dead man. But Styles kicks out. What a turn of events from Cena. Another move. Another playbook. You hear the chant from the WWE Universe. I'd love to see that. I don't know. John Cena has it physically in the playbook of his. But it has never ceased to amaze me what John Cena is able to accomplish. Wait a minute. There might be. He might do it. But AJ Styles blocks it and comes back. Cena was thinking a 619. John Cena. Cena. Kick to Cena. Styles has Cena right where he wants him, measuring up. Can AJ Styles fully get it? If he's going to go for it, now is the time to do so. 450 splash. I don't know how much he got of that. It seemed like the knees may have connected with the midsection of Cena. The impact was rough nonetheless for the Never Seen 17. AJ Styles, much like Cena, pulling out all the stops. AJ Styles, who has been compared to a modern-day Shawn Michaels, is tuning up the band. And there it is, a sweet chin music, another one of Cena's greatest rivals. But Cena prevails in his efforts to kick out. These two are ring soulmates. What they are able to do in the ring every time they step into the ring with each other is absolutely incredible. What is left in the playbooks? Although I think I know what AJ Styles is setting up for. He went for it earlier. Didn't quite work out his way. This time he looks to send it home. Phenomenal forearm. Will it be enough to put Cena away? Cena is still in the fight. AJ Styles thought he had it won. AJ Styles' face, you saw it. This is that phenomenal forearm. You got a nice slow motion look at it. Absolutely incredible. You saw the face just moments before we replayed that phenomenal form, seeing that look of worry, that look of disbelief. It's, what do I have to do to beat John Cena? And it's not an unfamiliar face we've seen from any of John Cena's opponents. There's a reason all those times that JBL coined it Big Match John. Styles fighting back with elbows as Cena was thinking attitude adjustment. AJ Styles looking to beat up John Cena one final time. Cena! AA! The AA to secure the victory. But it's not quite there. How in the world are these two just kicking out of everything? These two are offering everything they have, and no matter what they do, it is not quite enough to put the other one away. You've got the WWE Universe absolutely flabbergasted here in Perth. It's been an incredible atmosphere. This is truly awesome. Impeccable. This match happening one final time was a match that nobody thought was going to happen. But now that it is here, it is astounding. John Cena looking to go for an avalanche attitude adjustment. Will it be the one that puts Styles away? But Styles fighting back with these elbows to the side of the head of Cena. Sending Cena off the top. AJ Styles still worse for wear, trying to stick with it. Styles gets caught by Cena. Cena rolls through. Cena showing Big John energy. Oh! Tombstone pile driver. And AJ Styles goes down after one final attitude adjustment. What an incredible performance by these two. John Cena, AJ Styles. We saw it one final time. And one final time was enough to put Cena over AJ Styles at 2 apiece. What a way to close out one of the greatest feuds in WWE history. In a match that pulled out all of the greatest hits from John Cena's biggest matches in history. With this being the 5th to final dates for John Cena. Let's get a look at this. Vintage Cena from the playbook. Directly from the playbook of Randy Orton. Following it up with an RKO. Was trying to put Styles away, but Styles able to survive. But this is where it was over. The power of Cena. And it turned into the final homage. And rest in peace for AJ Styles. And they followed it up with an attitude adjustment to take it all home. Absolutely incredible. Cena sends the hand over to Styles. A great sign of respect for these two warriors who just battled it out as they hug it out. This is sportsmanship. This is professional wrestling. These are two of the all-time greats who show the love and respect to each other. And with this match, and it being the final year in the career of AJ Styles, on top of the fact that there are now 4 dates left for John Cena. The legendary career of John Cena, the Never Seen 17. It winds down. And I mentioned earlier, December 13th is the final date. John Cena goes over to his wife. John Cena. Another classic performance by Big Match John. Look at this. All these fans in John Cena shirts. It's an absolutely incredible scene. The last time overseas for Cena. And the last time, again, that we saw him against AJ Styles. How do you top this? After what we just saw between John Cena and AJ Styles, how do you top it with the last 4 dates left? That question will be answered. But what we just saw was an incredible performance between John Cena and AJ Styles.